What's up, guys? We are in Concord, Massachusetts at the Shot Heard Around the World. The reason why we're here today is because the hotel we are staying at is the Colonial Inn, which was the hospital for the soldiers. So, we're going to anything scary, but how's this?
It's the Old Man's.
The Old Man's.
I don't know much about it. I'll hear like a gazillion times. But I know that for a time, William Emerson lived here. He's the grandfather of Ralph Waldo Emerson, the writer. He actually built the house. And his family members watched from the house as British soldiers and our local militia, the Minutemen, fought the battle that started the American Revolution. So it was the shot heard across the world. Actually, if you want to just show the house,
Yeah, I'm showing it.
and then turn around and can you see the bridge through those trees?
Oh yeah.
That's where
the bridge
it
down
happened.
there.
So it's that they literally watched from
Okay.
and imagine all these trees either weren't here, they were little.
Yeah.
So you could see that.
Well, let's go to the house first, and then
Okay.
we'll go over to the bridge.
Yeah, and Nathaniel Hawthorne lived here for a while too.
Oh.
It became, for some reason, this house back then
Hey, Donna.
was a inspirational place for writers because it's where they considered the birth of the nation started here, right? It was the beginning of the war, the Revolutionary War.
So, was the shot done on the bridge?
We'll hear when we go back.
Okay.
They were on either side of the bridge.
Okay.
But I'm not sure which side was who, but there's signs everywhere that tell us.
All right.
Whew. Hot.
Yeah.
Oh, butterflies and dragonflies and grasshoppers. You can definitely hear them. It's a pretty house, huh?
Yeah.
It said open, but I don't know if that just means the grounds are always open.
I'm going in the
No,
front
we
door.
can go in the house, but we'll see. There's the front. Here's the little stone wall.
We got some history for you guys' ace. I've been working on my Boston accent.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting wicked good at it.
You are, kid.
I'm getting pretty.
Kid.
Hey, thanks, cut.
No problem. Oh, here we go. Right. William Emerson Farms Congregation to turn. Okay, so this dude was big. So William Emerson, grandfather of the writer Ralph Waldo Emerson, was a reverend, and he challenged his congregation to turn their eyes from their farms, like to stop being farmers and to be badasses, basically, and go against British rule. 5 years later, Concord would become a center of rebellion. So the militia, they were set up all over New England, all over Massachusetts, specifically in different towns. And it was mostly just a bunch of people being like, no, we're going to protect our farms. Fuck the British. They're taxing us way too high. It wasn't really super organized until Washington stepped up. But at the time, they were just called Minutemen because they could get ready within a minute's notice. They didn't have like a uniform or whatever. They just had their guns.
Hey, Melissa.
And
Amanda.
Concord was the first town that really did the badass move and was like, fuck it, we're going to fire shot at the British.
Raina.
So I didn't know that about William Emerson.
All right, let's walk around.
Entrance that way, so it's the front of the house. Yeah, we can go on.
Yeah, we're going in.
There's tutors. I wonder if they let us just walk around.
I don't know. You want to go and ask, and I'll, because I really don't want to do like a.
I don't want to do a tour either.
Tour. I just kind of want to walk around and film. It's pretty cool. In a minute, we're going to go over to the bridge where the shot happened. in here. Let's see what we got over here. So tonight we're staying at the Colonial Inn. This is a place that the soldiers took over as a hospital, and the room I'm staying in is room 24. That is the room that they did the surgeries in. So we looked over stuff.
Yeah, you can't walk around freely.
Oh, okay.
Tours are, the next tour is at 1.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes, and they're 45 minutes long.
Yeah, I'm not going
I don't
to walk around.
I'm not interested
No.
in the inside of the house.
No.
Cool history, though.
Let's
and
go.
Cool to know that it's this close to. Go check out the book.
It's an eerie house.
Oh, it's my sunflower.
Yeah, sunflower field right over there. People blocking people. No, this is not the house that we're staying in. I kind of wish I was.
I mean, the house we're staying in is just as old as this house.
Yeah.
So this house, again, the Emerson family watched. If you look up at those windows, they had a perfect view from up high, especially. Now see that gap in the trees right there?
Okay.
This whole area, think about it. We've got 400 British soldiers, I believe, on this side. And then on that side, we have the Minutemen, the militia. I wonder if we can get there from here.
Get my thumb in the shot. What? I mean, why don't we go and walk down the bridge?
Get lost. Well, I'm wondering if we can get to the bridge from that path.
Well, we can get to the bridge from this path.
Okay. So the house that we're staying at is an inn, and that inn was used as a hospital. We're gonna do a little bit more research before we go live tonight. Chris thinks that it was a hospital that the British took over, and that's where they were treating their wounded. I think it's possible it was Concord's, because it's right in Concord Center, and I don't think the British had control of Concord Center. It's possible.
That's why I thought it was them, because I thought they took it forcefully.
And then that's when people were like,
yeah,
fuck you. Yeah, so there's actually, the room that we're staying in was
Hey, T-Bill.
An operating room, I believe. There's also a room we tried to get, unfortunately it was booked, and that was the morgue. Yeah. But it's right underneath the room we're staying in, so we might still get some activity.
So tonight, I think we're going to do the phone app that we used last night that we talked to Pamela to.
Yeah, that worked really well.
I felt like that one was more precise with answers. Mm-hmm. They made sense when we were getting them. We're going to try to do some stuff off camera, to see if we can build up a trust. That guy, I've already broke stuff.
Hey, Tim.
And
I miss you guys.
I'm trying not to break any more stuff for you today. Okay, cool, Donna.
Please turn me till the message plays.
Wouldn't it be funny if you said you're good at turning me on? Keep turning till the message plays.
It's a fucking workout.
It's so not worth it.
I want to hear the message.
Early on the morning of April 19th, 1775, the countryside was alive with the news of a British redcoat force, about 700 strong, marching toward Concord from Boston. As the redcoats marched into Concord's minute and militia companies withdrew to the hills beyond the river. Mm-hmm. The commander of the British soldiers, Lieutenant Colonel Francis Smith, divided his men and sent them throughout the town to search for military supplies known to be hidden there. One detachment was sent over the North Bridge to search for stores and cannon hidden at Barrett's Farm, a mile and a half further down the road. 3 companies were posted between the bridge and the colonial militia. 4 companies proceeded to Barrett's Farm. Meanwhile, the colonists were joined by men from the surrounding towns, increasing their numbers to more than 400 men. As the colonials watched in horror, smoke began to rise from the center of Concord. The Redcoats were burning some captured supplies,
That's where we'll be
but
staying.
the colonists feared the
The
town
Concord
had been
Center.
set on fire. At a brief council, Joseph Hosmer demanded,
Will you let them burn the town down?
the colonial officers led their men down the hill. The Redcoats pulled back to this side of the bridge and prepared to defend themselves. They fired warning shots, but the colonists continued to advance. The Redcoats then fired a volley, this time into the colonial ranks. 2 colonists were killed, Isaac Davis and Abner Hosmer, both of Acton. Major John Buttrick shouted the order,
Fire, fellow soldiers, for God's sake, fire!
For the first time, Americans were ordered to fire on the King's troops. 2 Redcoats were killed and 9 wounded, including 4 of the 8 officers present. Confused and I'm paused. Please turn me some more.
Can't keep giving him some attention
I'm
there.
posed. Why does he have an accent? I'm posed. Please turn me.
That seems like it was a lot longer than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I think we
I
got
think-
the gist of it.
So
The
the British were where we're walking now.
Yeah.
Right. So we're walking towards them, and the colonists were coming
Right, should we
towards
talk
us.
in British accent?
No.
I'm telling you, these are the rock walls.
What's with you and rock walls?
Because we were told at a rock wall to say thank you for your service.
Oh
Remember?
no.
From your friend?
Oh yeah. Oh
There's a
okay.
man in a rock wall.
Oh.
I don't know if we want to thank the British for their service, but thank you. No offense to
I forgot
Donna or
about
anyone
that.
from Britain.
That's not how Donna talks. Oh, hi Holly.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey T-Bell.
All right. Just I mean, it's however you're comfortable in the phone, but if you go this way.
I like doing it
You like
the other way. Quit trying to tell me how to
I
live
know,
my
but then
life,
they get to see
Boston.
more instead of just the... Okay, so here's the grave of the British soldier over here. We still gave, like, buried them and shit, because we're good people. Want me to read it out loud?
Oh, you can.
Grave of the British soldiers. They came 3,000 miles and died to keep the upon its throne. Unheard, beyond the ocean tide, their English mother made her moan. April 19th, 1775. So not like a super nice thing to say about people at their grave. But I think they literally did bury them. This is just telling us what we just heard, basically. And this monument.
Yeah, if I had my phone sideways, I could see the whole thing.
Put it sideways. Then.
No.
Okay.
We're good.
We saw it when we were walking up. So this monument is old as fuck. It was this 1936. I mean,
Wow.
you can kind of tell that it's not very creative or anything. It just looks like a big.
Hey, if it works.
Concrete fight. I think again, this is just telling us what we already heard. Yeah. So let's cross the bridge and go over to where the good guys were.
Are you saying that Donna's British?
I know. That's why I already said sorry, Donna. Oh, we could have taken that path here.
No. Sorry, Donna.
But again, so look at the house from here, right? Anyone, even on the lower levels, with this grass not all grown up,
It's kind of wicked scary.
it's like they got like a front row seat, kid, to the fucking revolution and shit
Dude, we need to just be like
for the rest of
two
the trip.
Bostonians, just
Yeah.
like
Dude,
obnoxious.
those Emersons. They got a front row seat to this shit.
Did you hear that ghost?
This is pretty and naturey and shit. I don't know. I can see it. It's very pretty, isn't it?
Don't trap Boston's
Gorgeous.
phone.
A lot of kids take graduation.
That's
pictures
right,
in this
Donna. Not all of them can be as amazing
Look,
as
it's a Loch Ness
you.
Monster.
Oh shit! They
You
got the
see that
Loch.
shit?
They got the Loch
Can you
Ness
zoom?
monster. I can't zoom.
Do you see it?
I don't know how to zoom. It looks like a whale penis to me.
No, it's the Loch Ness Monster. You see its head?
Yeah, I see its head.
Who sees that? You got that on tape?
Yeah, we got that on tape. That's wicked
Can they
sweet.
can they see it?
I don't know if
Yo,
they can
Ma,
see it.
It's the Loch Ness Monster. It's Nessie. These people hate us.
I don't know, cuz it
Paying their
looks like a
respects
duck.
to our country. And we're like, oh, it's flying.
Oh shit! The Loch
That's
Ness monster
nature.
got some wings.
Look.
Notice how excited Boston got when she realized it was a bird.
What is it? Why does it fly so low on the water like that? Did you get that on film?
You lost your accent. Now you're just obsessed with the bird.
Because that was super cool. I've never seen a bird fly on water like that.
Oh Jesus!
There's turtles here.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. Isn't it pretty though? I'm sorry, but it's a pretty place to start a war, I think. Well, the
Did
war
you
was
say
already
it's a
started.
Pretty place to start a war.
We just had not fired on any of the British yet. But yeah, it is pretty.
Alligators at the net bar.
Alligator?
That's what that guy says.
There's no alligators here. Ooh, Florida. Okay, this is too sunny for me.
Huh?
This
Yeah,
is
it's too sunny. Let's hurry up and get in the shade. Then we can go see where we parked our car.
Huh?
So then we can go find where we parked the car.
We packed the cat. Let's cross the... Yeah, oh, look at the canoers.
Oh, look at the canoers.
Oh, there's a little freaking shed.
Right. I'm gonna put this phone down.
Okay, we're going up
Wow.
the hill. That's creepy.
Wow, that's creepy.
It's like a boathouse.
A little boathouse.
This is very nature.
Yeah, lots of nature. I mean, how far do we want to go?
So this way.
Okay.
So they do reenactments here on the days of the Battle Hall. Patriots Day.
We don't gotta get all up there. We can stay in the shade.
Yeah, go up and read the thing.
Okay. Walk up and see what it says. By the rude bridge that arced the flood, their flag to April's breeze unfurled. Here once the embattled farmer stood and fired the shot heard around the world. That was written by Emerson? Nice.
People always wonder where that came from.
I like it, man. You know, when he wrote that, he was like, oh, this is good. This
Oh
is
yeah,
good.
he's like, they're gonna be saying this forever.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a thing. They'll put this on plaques and shit.
Melissa, I joke about the Loch Ness and saying other sea creatures. I feel like I'm chasing the ghost. All right, so there was a creepy little place by where we parked the car.
Was there?
It was like a little house.
Are you sure that wasn't the bathrooms?
The bathrooms are creepy, then. I mean, it could be. It could be.
But we can get it on film if we want.
So,
Creepy as fuck, yeah.
I want to ask you guys, since you guys are here this morning with us, what methods do you want to see us attempt to do tonight? You've seen the equipment, you've seen what we do. What do you want to see us actually?
Unfortunately, we did lose our EMF.
Yeah, we
reader.
did lose the EMF reader. We're not very good at this ghost hunting, Boston.
It's easy to lose equipment especially when there's people that move shit around, aka apparitions. I'm blaming it on Ghost. I didn't lose that shit. He took it.
So
I almost got another one at the gift shop.
what gift shop?
We had them for sale at a
Lizzie.
not the same model, but the one we were
The
ones
Lizzie
we're using
Borden
that all
one?
lit up.
Yeah. I wonder, maybe they'll have one at this place because people do come here for that.
It's not well known at all. The innkeepers know about it, but
Yeah. Dowsing rods, okay. And Boston yelling out words.
we didn't do those at all.
So you like the assist method and the dowsing rods. All right, so we will do both of those tonight. I do want to use that app that we had. Oh, we got a pendulum. We haven't messed with the pendulum.
We haven't touched the pendulum at all.
Okay, Raina, good call on that. So pendulum,
Yep.
dowsing rods, assist method, and we'll do that one app, that one that we messed with.
And we'll have lots of time tonight, right? Because
No,
we
we don't. So what time?
Because we have a tour at 8.
That gets done at 9:30, and we're in Boston for that, and then we got to drive back here.
Until like 10. We probably won't be. We're going to be all set up and ready to go. But I say like, let's count on 11, possibly earlier. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Let's schedule it for 11.
Yeah. All right. So
and then if we go early, they'll get an alert, right?
Yeah, and we won't. No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it will be scheduled for 11. If we start early, we won't start anything big until 11.
Yeah.
Since, I mean, let's be real, we start them and then we got like an hour of us trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
I feel like we're on a roll. Last night was good. I was in so much pain that the kind of moving stuff around took a while.
Yeah. Boston, I suggest you buy the book Ghost Hunting Bible. It's good for startup do's and don'ts of ghost hunting. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who was that?
That was Paula.
Paula. Okay, thank you.
And then Donna, we do need more dowsing rods because you are so connected with them, Chris.
Yeah. We actually have 2 sets.
Yeah.
I like the one that he's been using best. But we can F around with the other one too and see if you might even get a stronger.
So nothing happened throughout the night. I did wake up a couple of times and I heard some knocks and creaks, but I really feel like I can chalk all of those up to other,
because I heard stuff in my room too.
Yeah, I could chalk. I can't say that they were doing anything. The only thing that I did have, but I don't have proof of it, was this morning when I woke up to go into the bathroom. I opened the door and all the towels were off the racks and on the floor. I got no explanation for that. I really don't. But I didn't hear anything happening in there.
You didn't film it. You still should have filmed it.
I know,
but you didn't film it because
I felt like it would feel like a reenactment if I went back and filmed.
Might as well. If that happens again.
Paula had activity at her house.
Did we show Heather the clips Heather's got yet?
No.
I wanted to read this out loud.
Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
It's super deep.
Read it in a Boston accent.
The thunderbolt falls on an inch of ground, but the light of it fills the horizon. Ralph Waldo Emerson, 1875, centennial of April 19, 1775 battle kid.
So Paula, funny you say hot shower. I could not get hot water in my room for the longest time, to the point where I had it on so long and I turned it up all the way that finally I was just like, screw it, I'm taking a cold shower. Yeah. I said, screw it, I'm taking a cold shower, and it was like a minute or two after being in there, it just scorching hot. Mm-hmm. And the glass was fogged. That was the thing. The glass was fogged then, and I didn't see the high. I would have seen that.
Yeah, that's good.
But I didn't stay in the room long, and then later we saw the high on the thing. Mm-hmm. Heather has sent us, and I can't share it because I'm on my phone. Heather did send us audio that we couldn't hear that happened on the live. And there is one that's clear as day. You hear a laugh, and that was the same laugh that I heard in the headset when I was in the bathroom. However, it was at different times. And then the other one that I heard.
That way for the
Okay.
bell. I'm gonna read on this shit.
The other one that we heard was when I was pretending to be asleep on the bed. You hear a loud psst. I didn't hear that. I did. So I did a private live last night and recorded the whole night of me sleeping in the room. I scanned through it, nothing. There was no noises, just me snoring. Yeah, Paula, on the mirror, it was clear as day, like somebody wrote on it. It said hi. Oh, it's nasty here? Something nasty. We going in there? All right. So yeah, there was that writing, and in the live we get up close, but it was so hard. Like we could see it, I couldn't see it on the camera good.
I swear, I mean, it was there.
But yeah, I don't know. After having so many things at the boarding house, it was kind of a little bit of letdown at that one. Where was the one with the lady in black? Is it the Merit?
I think the Merit, yeah.
I want to go to the Merit. Okay.
Okay. This 1823 farmhouse was built for the descendants of a formerly enslaved patriot of color, Caesar Robbins. Over the next 4 decades, the house and farm were the home of several of Concord's longtime African-American families, the Robinsons, Garrisons, and Hutchinsons. In the beginning, the house's owner, Caesar Robbins' son, Peter, lived in the west side with his wife, Fatima. Oliver, that's my mom's best friend's last name, and they live in Acton. Caesar's daughter, Susan, occupied the east side with her husband, John. So there's 2 or 3 people that lived here. A formerly enslaved man from New Jersey and their family. Each household had a single room that functioned as both a kitchen, living area, along with sleeping quarters in the garret above. The sharing of a house and land was common in 19th century Concord and helped people support themselves and lead independent lives. The last African-American occupants of the house from 1852 and 1868 were Peter Hutchison and 3 generations of his large family. Their goals here are to unearth and share the stories of Concord early African Americans, particularly the residents of this house, create educational resources based upon the experiences of Concord early African Americans, and promote dialogue about social justice. Awesome. That's cool. It's been here forever. I don't remember it being a
spot that you can walk around.
Yeah.
Paula, we did get a bunch of pictures of the mirror.
Oh, this house was moved here.
Oh. What is this, an old seesaw?
In 1868. It may have been what the house was moved on. Right?
No, because that's bolted to it. It's a teeter-totter. I mean, maybe.
No, I don't think it's meant to be a toy. I feel like this could have helped move the house here.
Interesting.
Maybe multiple? I don't know. Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Tim, I agree with you. I definitely agree that if anybody rode on that and it was clean good. Good idea, Paul. Wash them before. Paula, I don't know if we can say we're actual photographers. We just snap pictures off of our phone. We're going to see if we can get in here. If we can't, we are going to call it for now. We're probably going to take it easy for a little while today. Set up, get the room situated. We got, like I said, we got a tour in downtown Boston that we can't film, going to a bunch of haunted places. And then as soon as we get back to Concord, which will be about 10:30, 11, we will come back live. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end this. It was good seeing all you guys. How many ghost hunters do you know who wash mirrors? That's funny. If Boston's not afraid of mirrors, another said. So Boston is very scared of mirrors. Nice. We are at the Colonial Inn in Concord, Massachusetts. It is where the soldiers used as a hospital during the Revolutionary War. So, all right, guys, we will be back later on tonight. Look forward to seeing you.